Kelly Ripa ROASTS Meghan as she appeared uninvited on her live Kelly and Mark show and Flirt with Mark. It was supposed to be a routine taping of the popular daytime talk show Live with Kelly and Mark, but tensions were high as Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, made an unexpected appearance on the set. What started as an excited surprise for fans quickly turned into an uncomfortable confrontation between the former actress and co-host Mark Consuelos. The drama began when Megan Markle, who had not been scheduled to appear, suddenly walked onto the stage during a commercial break. Audience members watched in stunned silence as the royal family member approached the desk where Consuelos was reviewing notes for the next segment. "Megan, what are you doing here?" Consuelos said sternly, not even attempting to hide his annoyance. "This is our show, you can't just barge in unannounced." Markle, seemingly unfazed by Consuelos' cold reception, smiled and replied, "I was just in the neighborhood and thought I'd stop by to say hello." "Is that a problem?" The tension in the room was palpable as the co-hosts exchanged a tense back and forth. Consuelos made it clear he did not appreciate the unexpected disruption, while Markle maintained a casual, almost defiant tone. "It is a problem, actually," Consuelos shot back. "We live on air in a matter of minutes, and we have a set schedule to stick to. You can't just come waltzing in here whenever you feel like it." Markle opened her mouth to respond, but before she could, Consuelos raised his hand to silence her. "No, listen. This is my show, co-hosted by my wife Kelly. You don't get to come in here and start talking over us. That's not how this works." The audience, which had been eagerly awaiting the start of the show, suddenly found themselves witnessing an uncomfortable confrontation play out in real time. Many shifted uncomfortably in their seats, unsure of how to react. Just then, Kelly Ripa emerged from the wings, seemingly unaware of the tension that had been building. "What's going on out here?" she asked, looking between Consuelos and Markle with a puzzled expression. Consuelos quickly filled her in, explaining Markle's uninvited appearance and his objections to her disrupting their show. Ripa's brow furrowed as she listened, and when Consuelos finished, she turned to Markle with a serious expression. "Megan, I'm sorry, but Mark is right. You can't just show up on a set like this. We have a schedule to maintain, and our audience is waiting for the show to start." Ripa's tone was firm but not unkind. "I know you're used to a certain level of privilege, but that doesn't apply here. This is our studio, our show. We need to ask you to leave." Markle's smile finally faded, and for a moment, she looked taken aback. But then her expression hardened, and she drew herself up to her full height. "I see," she said coolly. "Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. I was only trying to be friendly and supportive, but if my presence is so unwelcome, then I suppose I have no choice but to go." With that, Markle turned on her heel and strode off the set, leaving Consuelos and Ripa to compose themselves before the cameras started rolling again. The audience, which had been buzzing with excitement at the prospect of a surprise royal guest, now sat in stunned silence as the show resumed. Consuelos and Ripa addressed the incident briefly, apologizing to the audience for the disruption and assuring them that everything was under control, but the unease lingered, and many viewers took to social media to share their thoughts on the confrontation. Some praised Consuelos and Ripa for standing their ground and maintaining professionalism in the face of Markle's unexpected appearance, while others criticized the co-hosts for being too harsh and suggested that they should have been more welcoming to the royal guest. Regardless of where one stood on the issue, it was clear that the incident had left a lasting impression, and the Live with Kelly and Mark team would no doubt be dealing with the fallout for some time to come. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more of the same. See you soon.